This is Dorothea Taylor, and Happy New Year. And we are here for another year of instruction, and I'm so excited. This year will be a little bit different. We will really be focusing on one particular thing for a whole month, and there will be a live Q&A, and I'll be here to answer any questions, but we are really going to focus. We will not do, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. We were planning on really building your chops and making you a much better drummer and quicker with your hands. So it's all about building the chops. So come along with me and we will get started for the year. We're going to be in George Stone's Stick Control book, the first page, which is page 5, the very first one, singles. And that's what this whole month is going to be about, building your singles and doubles. So they're written as eighth notes. So my challenge to you is this whole month, you will set your metronome at a setting. I have it on 88 right now. So if we play these as eighth notes, so as you can see, it is really written in cut time with a C with a line. So that means we're going to cut that in half. So instead of 4 counts in that measure, all of these are supposed to really have 2. So if my tempo is 88 right now, I have to get the first 4 within that first click, the second 4 within that click. So it's going to be faster. And that's why we are starting with 88, because it's not too fast. But I want you to be able to build, make a chart and build and build and build these speeds for a whole month. All right? So it would be. So now we're playing them as 16ths. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 beats in a measure. Line 2, exactly the same. It's just that downbeat is going to be on your left hand. And you can stomp your foot, tap your foot, and then we'll move on. Because we're going to take these and put them upstairs in my drum studio and put them on the kit. So, line 3. But if you want to start with just some slow doubles at first, just to get in the click of it. And if 88 is too fast for your doubles, then strive to get this up to 88. I'm going to move it down to 80 and do it in cut time. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. On the left, same, just right and the left, but if you're right hand and you're right hand dominated, it's good to practice them on the left as well. Okay, so we have line 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we're going to jump from there and we're going to go over to the second column in 14. So we're going to do 4 singles and 2 sets of doubles. So it'll be, we're playing it just the slow way, eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now if you play it in cut time, and that's your goal, the same thing with the left. That's line 15. But if we turn it up from 80 and set your goal a little bit higher, so you want to set your goals so we can build those singles and the doubles at the same speed. Now 180 just for the singles. But if we do it in cut time, so 180 should be your lifetime goal, and even get it higher. If you love any musician that's here on Drumeo, they will all be able to play it easily at 180 and above in the 200s. So that is your goal. Get these speeds up, because you won't be able to get around the drum kit. If your hands are only going at 80, then your favorite songs that you pick are not going to be as quick as you would love them to be. You're going to get frustrated with yourself, so you have to do this homework. Okay, let's jump over real quick to page 10, and I'm going to move the metronome back. Let's move it back to 80, because we're going to put the 16ths now will be turning into 32nd notes. So what you're seeing on line 1 on number 10, you're seeing this. But then if we turn this into cut time, each group gets one count. So don't forget, we're only at, this is actually 79 beats per minute. And that is not a fast tempo. But the 16ths cut time, they turn into 30 seconds. So it's pushing you. So if you have your tempos up at a better clip, let's just say 90. If it would stay there, stay at 90. Okay, so then line 1 would be, so I want you to chart, get each line, each page, say, what your speed is, and each week these speeds should build. All right. And then we have, what else do I have on here? You do the same thing with line 2 with your left-hand version. One more that I really want to do is going back to page 5, number 16. Page 5, number 16. The sticking is, so single, 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 double, single, 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 double. And we're going to take this upstairs and do it on the kit. So if we set our metronome, so we're just sticking one double in amongst 6 singles. Which it is technically a triple paradiddle, but we're not talking about paradiddles in this lesson. Let's just use it as plain old 16ths, singles, 1E and a 2E and a. We're adding just one double to a bunch of singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 double. And that's a great way to experiment, throwing in a double and mixing it with your hands with the singles. So now we're going upstairs into the studio and put these quickly onto the kit. This will be your work for the month. Okay, here we are upstairs in the drum room. Okay, here we are up in my drum room. So let's take exercise 1, number 1 on page 5. Just plain old singles. Let's see what we can get with them. so many different variations. You can determine with the amount of toms that you have how many, beats that you want to put on each drum. So experiment with that. Then we have on line 3, we have the doubles. I'm doing the right-handed ones just because I have my kit set up for a right hand. Okay, so we're just going to do the doubles. Instead of using singles, we just use doubles and experiment around what sounds good to you, where you want them on your toms. Okay, let's jump to cross on line 14. Same page, page 5, George Stone. Okay, we have single, single, double, double. Let's see what we can do. I really like that one. You can tell that I'm kind of accenting some of the singles. But I'm still playing the same thing. Single, single, double, double, tap. All right, that's an awesome one to work on. Now let's jump down to 16, line 16. And we'd mentioned that it is technically a triple paradiddle, but we're not going to talk about that today. We're just going to say single, 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 double. And I'm going to play a left-handed one and show you how well it works out. It frees up the right hand to get to a crash or back to your hats or ride or whatever. Okay, that's your triple paradiddle. Now let's turn the page and go to page 10, which is just singles at 8th note speed and 16th. And then when we put them in cut time, they're going to be faster, remember, so it'll be... Then we'll do the same thing with doubles. Actually, when you start working on and get your doubles really fast, it's easier to do a fill with doubles than it is with singles. It really is. If you're playing something and listen to the difference, I'm just going to play the 30-second notes. I'm going to do them in singles and then doubles. So, as I explained downstairs in my kitchen, how important it is to build your chops because it frees you from being so frustrated when you're trying to play some of the music that Drumeo has here. If you want to do the play-alongs, they have the music right there. But if it's up-tempo and you're seeing that those fills are quick, if you haven't developed your hands, you're never going to be able to play those songs satisfactorily to yourself and satisfactory to, the guys in the band if you're trying to get into a band, because they don't want to wait for you to figure out how to get around the kit with your singles or doubles for your fills. They want you to be ready when you get there to the gig. So I hope you enjoy this first lesson for 2022. And don't forget to set your metronome, chart them out. If you're playing such and such an exercise at only 75, then by the end of the week, you have to change that from 75. It has to increase by the day and by the week and by the month, by the 3 months, by 6 months, 9 months, a year. Everything has to increase in your playing. It just shows that you're spending that quality time and practicing. Okay? So I will see you guys later. All righty? Bye-bye.